Hey everybody, it is Nick Collings here. Time for another edition of Tune Talk. Now, ever since day one, I have always been into a myriad of different styles of music. Most people out there probably know me as a trance and hard house guy, but I've been into house music. I've been into the breakbeat sounds. I've been into a little bit of everything electronic since day one, and I've always been collecting it as well. So today, I want to take you back to the early 90s, and I'm a big rave kid. And as the rave thing kind of split and went into sort of breakbeat hardcore, it sort of ventured off and went into jungle music. And in 1993, Andy C hit the big time with his friend Ant Miles out on his own Ram Records. Ram number 4 to be precise, in 1993 had a huge hit with a track called Valley of the Shadows. Now it was absolutely massive in all the raves in the UK. I used to get tape packs sent to me in the mid to late 90s, cassette tape packs, and this is how I used to hear a lot of this sort of music. Now, Valley of the Shadows was actually the B-side of a track called The Touch, and in 1996 they re-released it with a B-side called Awake 96. In 1998, this happens to be this particular 12-inch, they re-released it again, Valley of the Shadows on one side and Truly One. This is when it really hit the big time, when the whole jungle drum and bass thing just absolutely exploded. In 2017, so only a couple of years ago, Chase and Status also kept true to the original. It was very much like the original, but with newer kind of production techniques, and they did their own version of Valley of the Shadows. Now, for the tune geeks, for the train spotters as such, I like to always know where all the samples and bits and pieces have come from. Now, in the tune, it says 31 seconds. That's what a lot of people used to think the tune used to be called. It is actually a sample from a NASA launch of the STS-51C rocket from NASA. You can actually look that one up on YouTube. There's also another spoken sample in it which talks about going down a long, dark tunnel. In 1988, there was a BBC documentary called Glimpses of Death. That is where those particular samples came from. Now, the chords from Valley of the Shadows are really recognizable, and they are actually from a sample CD that used to come on the top of a magazine called Future Music. And in February 1993, not only did the drum breaks come through, but also the riff as well, which both Ant Miles and Andy C used for their origin unknown Valley of the Shadows tune. So there you go, a bit of a history lesson on Valley of the Shadows. Get out there, rock out to that one on your local dance floor, because now you know a little bit about origin unknown Valley of the Shadows. If you like this video, please keep chucking comments down below. Follow me as well on Facebook, look up DJ Nick Collings, and also I resurrected my old brand which is called Backtracks. It's all about the old stuff. You can look that one up on Instagram, look up at Backtracks, B-A-C-K-T-R-A-X, or just look at the pretty little logo that's below. This is Nick Collings signing off.